Welcome back to the Story of Liberty. This is your host, John Bona. Father's Day is a great day in America, but we must ask the question, what is the state of fatherhood in modern America today? It's a good question because, frankly, there's been an erosion in fatherhood in the last, 25, 30 years or so. We've come a long way, and we ask what's happened. You know, it's interesting that today becomes the biggest collect calling day of the year, according to the AT&T Corporation. Offspring calling dad. Well, that's okay, I guess. But the social scientists of our country have been doing studies, and they've revealed some rather startling observations. You know, the presence of a father in the home is the most important ingredient for making America culture what it should be, they said. Dads, they've discovered that you are not obsolete. In fact, you are critical to the well-being of the family, the children, and this nation. These studies include virtually all aspects of human life, beginning, of course, with schooling. And what did they discover? Well, they discovered that the fewer years children spend with their fathers, the fewer years they complete in school. An article of the Harvard Educational Review suggests that fathers seem to help children develop thinking skills. Other studies indicate that children do much worse in school if there's not a father in the home. It's not only true of school, but it's true of life in general. You know, children that grow up in fatherless homes are much more likely to get involved in drugs and alcohol. And even girls are more likely to become pregnant and have children out of wedlock. They even live shorter lives. Evidence shows beyond a doubt that over 70% of adolescent murderers come from fatherless homes. 80% of rapists who were evaluated as raping out of anger or rage came from a fatherless, absent home. 90% of adolescent repeat arsonists live without fathers, and overall 65% of juvenile prisoners were brought up without a dad. Yes, dads, you make a very critical difference, not only to the family, but to our culture in general. You are important. And it even is true when it comes to sexual identity. You know, it's been long known that one of the principal causes of male homosexuality is either the absence of a father or the presence of an abusive father in the home. It's a great social problem of our day. Well, our government and others keep pushing this agenda, but it's not good for our country. It doesn't procure family growth. It does not procure the God-ordained family. But studies have shown that homosexuality is basically due to a lack of fathers in the homes. Psychologists said that the average homosexual male is a little boy running around looking for the love of a father he never had. Well, we'll leave you with some good news about fatherhood. That God has taken men to be His representative in the home. Earthly fathers representing a heavenly Father. You know, the attitude that children have toward their earthly father has a lot to do with the attitude they will have toward their heavenly Father. God, help us realize the importance of being a dad in the home, and to help us fulfill our vows, and to bring up our children the nurture and admonition of the Lord.